Hey guys, welcome back to my page. When you're hopping on, say hello. Let me know how you're doing. We are going to paint a really cute welcome sign that you can put on your front door. So, hope everyone's having a good day. Let me get my comments up. There we go. Hello, hello. How is everybody? Tried to be here at 7 o'clock, but I'm just about 30 minutes late, you know, did a little overthinking about my project as usual. Hey, Kathy. All right, so we're painting a welcome sign, okay? And it's super cute. And I've been eyeballing this one. It's been on my list, my to-do list to paint. So, how are you? So I'm just using some bark paste and adding a little bit of distilled water. Hi, Miss Lynn. Hi, Bev. Hey, Kim. Thanks for sprinkling. All right, so my bark, which is the brown color, is a little bit dry. So I'm just adding a little bit of distilled water, and we're painting the tree branch. I am doing good. It's raining here right now. It's one of those days where okay, so let me explain. So it has been like brutally hot here. Now this week, I have to say it cooled down a little bit. It's still like in the 90s, pushing 100. But, so I sprayed a little water on this because some of the paste is kind of dry. So this, like I said, this week it's not as bad, but it's still hot. Like, it's just not fun to go outside. Hi, Eileen. So today, obviously we've had our air cranked. Today, at one point I'm sitting, you know, I work from home and I'm sitting at my desk working, and I'm like, it is chilly in here. So it's like, it dropped probably 10 degrees and got kind of chilly in the house because we've had our air just like blasting because it is so darn hot. Hi, Charlotte. So fun times, but it's raining right now, which is really good. We need this rain. We super duper need this rain. Okay, so my bird is going to be, no, I didn't get a color for him. Hold on, y'all. My bird needs to be, what color do I want my bird to be? Ooh, let's do eggshell blue. It's hot and humid there. Yeah, it's terrible. I feel bad because like the kids, they go outside and they sweat within a few seconds because it's just terrible. It's not any fun. So we're gonna do eggshell blue for our bird. And so I got in the pool last night, and it is like the water is like really warm, like really warm. It doesn't even cool you down because it's literally like bath water. So we've been pumping some fresh water in there to cool it down a little bit. Hey, Michelle. So I restocked our mystery bags. So if you guys want one of the mystery bags, a lot of people have been getting their bags and they're like, oh my God, we love them. So you can comment bag and get you one because I made some more. I really put a lot of thought into them of stuff I knew y'all would like, or I hoped you would like. So comment bag and you can get a mystery bag. Okay, what am I looking for? I need black for this. You know what? I'm just going to use a paint marker because I don't need a lot. I just need like a dot of black. So I have this little bin. Let me show y'all. And this has like paint markers galore. Here we go. These are all from Amazon and I love them so much. You got yours today? Oh, thank you. I tried to be, you know, strategic. You know, like I didn't want somebody to get something like softball related because I'm like, I don't know if that person likes softball. Like I didn't want to give y'all anything that you couldn't use. So I didn't do anything that was like specific like that unless I like knew that person liked that specific thing. So awesome. I love to hear that. That makes me happy. All right, so I think we need another green. Clearly, I was not prepared with all my colors. I sat here for 30 minutes overthinking. Do y'all do that? I am the queen at overthinking things. So, if you're an overthinker, you're not alone. What kind of paint pens? Actually, these are acrylic. So, these are called Flysia, Flysia. And I think the skinny ones are the same. Yeah, they're acrylic painter, water-based Flysia, Flysia. The Posca pens are also great. I think my daughter ordered me those for maybe Mother's Day or my birthday or something, and they work just fine. What do I need here? I'm gonna use makeup sponge for this. So I just need, hi Cindy. Just need a little bit of green for these leaves. So I'm just gonna use the end of this makeup sponge. So I used some of these the other night, and if you can't get them clean, I just cut the end off and use the part that is not used. Just trying to be, what's the word, resourceful, not wasteful, I don't know, something like that. Trying to reuse. It's kind of messy, but crafts are messy, right? That's what I'm saying. Okay, tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, I'm doing a humongo retired transfer sale. And I'll have cutouts as well. And I have surfaces. I shouldn't just say transfers. Okay, so I don't know if y'all heard this story, but this wonderful lady who retired her business, she was a chalk couture designer, and she decided that it was time for her to retire, and she didn't want to, do her business anymore, and she wanted to just stay home and, do all the things. So I acquired her inventory. And when she reached out to me, I was like, yeah, sure, of course I paid her for the stuff. Y'all, I was shocked by the amount of stuff. When I went to pick it up last weekend, I was like, are you sure? And so I showed a very small fraction on the sale that I had last Sunday. And people went wild. And so y'all, when I tell you like stacks and stacks and stacks of transfers, I literally just went like this and took a stack and put them on last week's sale. I haven't even looked at everything of what I'm going to show tomorrow. I need to do that, obviously. But I'm just going to grab another stack because there's some good stuff in there. I know there is. I've scanned through some of it. Some transfers that I've never seen in my life. I have some still have some retired surfaces, some other kits that I'm going to show. Yeah, the problem I have right now is I don't have enough space for it. So like it needs to, like I brought it in the house and now it needs to go out of the house. I posted some tools and things in the VIP group if y'all want to grab some of those. Crazy. Super fun though. Okay, what am I doing next? So, too many things at once. Okay, I'm going to paint these. This goes on the bird. These four flowers. I want to do one of them papaya. Thought this would look really pretty. We'll do one peony. And let's see. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know. Maybe one blue. Got a little bit of paint left over in this. So let's just use this. Hi, Linda. Hi, Suzanne. So, make sure you set your alarm for 7 Central tomorrow. Because this stuff's first come, first serve, like the last time. I had a lot of people wanting the things on the last sale, so. I hate it because, like, well, I don't hate it, but 10 people will comment on one item, and I'll be like, I only have 4. So I wish I had enough for everyone, but it's always first comment first, who I see first. And that doesn't always mean it's the first comment on your side either, so. That's the one thing. Hi, Melinda. Clean up my mess here. Messy, messy. All right, so what do I want to do here? You know what? Let's do one of the flowers in the eggshell. This is gonna. I'm like, things are out of place, and I'm a hot mess. Hi, Debbie. Eggshell blue is a great color, similar to eucalyptus. It's definitely a staple. Now let's do a little bit of peony here on this one. Look, I should be using the tape that's put down to hold these down, but I'm not. But I should be. All right, a little bit of papaya. That's a good color. It's kind of a burnt orange. Kinda. Okay, let me move this stuff out of the way before it falls onto the floor and makes a bigger mess than I already have. All right, we're gonna come back to these pieces and we're gonna work on the main event. Okay, so this is our board, okay? So it says welcome, and there's like score lines where the branch is gonna go and holes and all the things. So first, we are going to paint these white. Get my other paintbrush. Open some more. You can never have enough of these paintbrushes. These foam ones. Let's set these aside. Making a mess. Okay, we're gonna need that. All right. So, I'm gonna add some water to my white paint, or my white paste, I should say. Give it a good stir. Always take good care of your paste. Stir it up. You know, if it's a little bit dry, add a little bit of distilled water. That keeps it alive and well. Sometimes I open up my jars and just kind of check on them. Most of the time I'm crafting on here and I end up using them, so it ends up being okay. So I put the tape lines down right where I want the white to stop. And then you'll see it'll make a nice crisp line. And then we're gonna do eucalyptus on the middle part. Yes, I get my foam brushes on Amazon as well, and usually they're like dirt cheap. I mean, they're not good quality, y'all. I mean, like, I'm gonna use this and probably toss it because I'm just not good about cleaning my brushes. Like, when I'm done here, I have to go see what these kids are doing to make sure that they didn't like tear the house up or burn it down or something. So I just don't have a lot of time, so I need to be better about cleaning them, but I don't. Just saying. But I think I got like 4 packs of 10 for like $4 and some change. You can also get them at the Dollar Tree. And sometimes if you push too hard, they break. Like the wood part breaks. So it's one of those things, you get what you pay for. And foam brushes are not the best quality, I should say. All right, so I think my paste is a little dry, so I'm just gonna like give it a little bit of water and it'll help it spread. Now the other thing is foam brushes tend to soak up a lot of your paint or paste. Just dab it and like squeeze it so it will come out of there, and then you can spread it. So all right, this to me is therapy, guys. I got a lot of kids to take care of, and I have to have some kind of therapy for myself. Okay, so I'm gonna pull this up, see how it gave us a nice line. And then this one too. Okay, so I'm gonna take my drying tool and dry this. Because what I wanna do is make sure this right here is nice and dry, because I'm gonna lay a piece of tape down on that, and then I'm gonna paint the rest of it. And I don't wanna just like eyeball it, you know? I want those nice crisp lines. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you, thank you. And sometimes down in the shiplap, like the cracks where the shiplap lines are. Thanks, Tammy, for the stars. I appreciate that. The paint can get down in those cracks and like be still kind of wet. So this door hanger is available to purchase. If you want one, you can comment sold and then send me your email address. They are $16. They're also in my VIP group. So if you're not in my VIP group, make sure you comment VIP and I'll send you a link to my free group. That's where I post, you know, different things. And all of my friends are. Okay, I think we're good there. So I'm just gonna try to use the same tape. You don't have to, you can just use a new piece, totally up to you. But this tape is from Chalk Couture and it's very like soft. So it's not like, it's gonna stick so much that it's gonna peel it up. I think I already mailed yours, Miss Kathy. Pretty sure I did. All right, so this eucalyptus needs some TLC. It is kind of dry looking. Where did my comments go? Hi, Autumn. Autumn, are you back home? What did I do with that? I have most of the orders out from the live sale from last Sunday. Yeah. I did label some after the mailman picked up today, so if you have not gotten your notification that your order is shipped, it will be coming soon. Probably tomorrow. Hi, Zach. Hi, Donna. Okay, so I have a lot of paste like up in the sides of my jar. So I'm just taking my stir stick and kind of like breaking all that loose, because like some of it's dry, some of it's not, and it just needs an overall good stir, because we do not want it to continue to dry. You enjoyed your time. Yeah, I know. It's like you enjoy your vacation, but then it's like, okay, I'm ready for my bed. I'm ready for my own coffee. That's me. Like, I like my coffee from home. I like me a good Starbucks coffee every once in a while, but I love to have my own coffee at home because I have like my K-cups that I like and my creamer, all the things. There's no place like home, right? Hi, Brenda. I'm good. How are you? We're just babysitting our eucalyptus paste here. Just kind of stirring it up. Part of it was kind of dry. Part of it was okay. Just needed some TLC. If you ever have some that is like some of your paste that's like super dry, I would put some water in the jar and let it sit overnight with the lid on. And, ooh, I need to put my tape down over here. And, you know, that'll kind of like soak in, and then in the morning you can open it and stir it. Just you gotta babysit your paste sometimes, especially if you don't use it like every day. Gotta take care of it. Yeah, that was one of the things, Autumn, when I came back. I was like, I just want to sleep in my own bed. Like, there's no place like home. Vacation is fun, but I like to be home also. And most of my kids are homebodies. Like, they like to be home. Maybe a little thick. I'm gonna add just a little water just to break up some of the thickness, and see, now it's spreading more. If you ever have too much water, just let your jar sit out. If you have too much water in the jar, just let it sit out for a couple hours, and it will start to dry again, because it is chalk, okay? And so chalk can get dry over time. Yeah, see, I'm picking up some of the dry pieces. So this jar right here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let some water sit in it overnight, and I'm going to give it another stir tomorrow. It should be fine after that. Just needs a little TLC. All right, so the tape is helping me so I do not cross over onto the white part, because I don't know how to do straight lines, and I'm not gonna try. So there we go. And there we go. So now, let me show you. You can see how I have nice, crisp lines. It's still wet, so it looks a little discolored, but I'm gonna put some extra water in here. Let this one, let it soak. So, again, tomorrow night I'll be on here live, so make sure y'all are here, because some of these transfers I have been retired for a few years now. Never seen before, in my eyes. So, that's a great idea, Nicole. So, Nicole said you take a toothpick and go through the lines. Yes, that, and you can use one of those weeding tools, like a Cricut tool. I just don't have one with me here. I use one of those Cricut weeding tools to poke out little pieces, like let's say when I cut this on my laser, this won't come out. I use that to poke it out. Miss Deborah, where did you get that board? Which board? This board, or the one that I'm using? These pieces. Let me paste I'm gonna put my Etsy shop down in the comments. Oh, I cut this, Miss Deborah. It's on my Etsy shop. I'm pinning it right now. So I have laser machines, and so I cut this on that. So down in the comments, I just pinned it. You can go and grab that from my Etsy shop. I have a ton of other things as well on my shop. And we're going to have, where's that comments? Yes, I will have cutouts on my sale tomorrow. Yes, lots of Christmas stuff. Christmas in July. I'll have some fall stuff, some everyday decor, and farmhouse. I typically do like a wide variety of things. You are welcome, Miss Deborah. If you have any trouble at all, just let me know and I can help you. Okay. So I'm going to let this sit over here and air dry a little bit, but I'm going to come back to this. So this is just a piece of cardboard with some tape on it. And what I want to do is color in with just a yellow paint marker. These are the middle, this is the middle piece of my flowers. Hi, Zoe. Do you want to say hi? Hi. William, do you want to say hi? We have some visitors. No, I'm about to be finished with this. Did you need something, bud? Can you wait till I'm done? Yeah. Okay. Why don't you go out there and wait for me, please? Thank you, sir. So when you're using acrylic paint, I like to go over my stuff like twice, okay? Because I find that it coats better when you've done it twice. This little piece is moving. Needs to move to a stickier part of the tape. So whenever you buy these cutouts, there's like burn marks, and so sometimes you have to go over them a couple times. Yes, I am loving Christmas in July. You know, there's some people that like it and some that don't, and that's okay. So I'll have lots of stuff for everyone. All right, so we have our branch, and there are score marks to help you figure out where that's gonna go, and then also the welcome part as well. So I'm just using wood glue, and I'm using a paintbrush because I can never get the glue out of the top. So we're painting on glue. Fun times. So tomorrow's sale is 7 Central. So if you're Eastern time, that's 8 o'clock for you, okay? So if you're in like Pennsylvania, New York, somewhere over there, you are Central time and it'll be 8 o'clock. But if you look on my page, there's an event and you can click on that and it will it'll adjust to your time frame. So if it tells you that it's 8, then that means it's 8 o'clock your time. So just go by what the event says because it adjusts to your time. Okay. Do you want to say hi? Yeah. We have another visitor, y'all.
Hi.
There's Bella. All right, so then we have this piece. I don't remember how it goes. Yes, like that. So most of my cutouts, I include the score lines because I find it easier. Like I have to have the score line so I know where things go. Because I'm just not good at like placement, right? It's just not my thing. Okay. So now we have our flowers. These are going to be the middle parts. I just painted those yellow. Okay, so one of these pieces, I got to figure this one out. One of them goes like this and goes inside here, but I got to figure out which one it is that fits. It's like putting a puzzle together. Oh, I think I found it. I did. Yeah, that'll go there. And then this will go here. Okay. Just had to think about it. Had to overthink it. Okay, so dot of glue, yellow part goes in the middle. Another dot of glue goes in the middle. And then glue there. Glue there. Okay. Doesn't have to be perfect, but those score lines help you if you need it. Okay. Put that there. All right. So I just placed these down earlier, so I need to glue them. Uh-oh. Somebody got hurt. William, go check on her. Somebody got hurt, y'all. Someone's crying. All right. Oh, I forgot the bird. Never a dull moment, I must say. All right. More glue. Put our bird right here where the branch goes. And a little glue here. And there are score marks for the little wing and the eyeball. Okay, one thing I thought of that I want to do is use this paint marker and just give a little dimension. Just takes a little bit of white marker to give it some character, I must say. Okay. What do y'all think? That looks pretty darn cute to me. Let's see. I do have a bow that I made, so I'm just gonna clip off the ends. And always cut up. That's what I learned. Cut up. Wham.
What?
What are you doing? Can you stop that, please? So when you cut up, it gives you that, what do you call it, like a tail? A little bit of glue. Right in the middle. Right smack dab. Thanks, y'all. All right, y'all. I'm going to add some twine to hang it. I better go check on the kids out here because somebody's hollering. So, never a dull moment here, y'all. But here's our beautiful project. Thanks, y'all, for hanging out with me. Bye.